gravy like a Salisbury steak.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my God,
I'm gonna have to try that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to try that.
Speak about
Speaking of
a
steak,
deal.
this is unbelievable.
This is debut.
First time we're seeing it.
Yep.
10 count of the 6-ounce black Angus sirloin steak.
And I want to show you something. This is very, very important. This is how they pack. They come with 3.5-ounce container of garlic butter. I have some on the grill right now. I'm about ready to turn.
Okay.
Here's the garlic butter right here. Okay? I balled some of them up, put on a steak. I want to show you this.
Okay.
Where's the fat?
It's no.
So it's like you're going to get a steak, and you got that much fat on it, so that I can add weight to your steak. No, this is 6 ounces of pure black Angus sirloin steak.
Gosh.
Okay? You can cut them and make kebabs, steak and eggs, steak sandwich,
Yes.
steak Caesar salad, steak and potato.
Oh, wow.
All right, so look, I put a little bit of the garlic butter on that.
Oh my goodness.
And I want to show you at home, folks. Check this out.
Okay.
Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Look at how perfect,
Oh my gosh, that is so perfect.
how juicy this is.
Exactly how I
Now,
like them.
Watch this. See how easily I just cut that?
Yes.
Now I want you to have a bite.
I'm gonna reach over and grab a fork.
I'm going to turn these over.
You're getting 10 of these.
Oh, baby.
I could be done right now. I could retire right now. It was so good.
I'm telling you right now, folks, there's not a deal like this that I know of around. When it comes to sirloin steak, you see what I told you. I'll grab another one.
Wow.
You see any fat on there? Most of the time, you're going to have a big layer of fat like that. It's going to add at least an ounce, if not more, an ounce and a half. And then you have the meat. No, this is 6 ounces of pure sirloin black Angus steak. And it comes 10, and it comes with a 3.5-ounce container of garlic butter.
Wow.
That you can do what you want.
This is just, so with steak, and I want to show real quick because this is it uncooked. You see it cooked. Again, it didn't shrink down because it's not loaded down with fat.
Right.
This, you see this, and this is how they come packed, and you're gonna get 10 of them just like this. So if you just want
Steak
to
and
cook
eggs.
one, oh my gosh, could you imagine starting your day like that?
Yep. You imagine a little steak hoagie?
Oh gosh.
That's in honor of my friend, the grinder, he called him.
That guy, I'm telling you. Oh, that is so perfect.
You can cut it up, right? That's another bite for you.
Thank you.
You can cut it up, folks, like I'm doing here.
Oh, you get so many slices out of that too. Oh, that butter is so good.
You can cut it up, make a little steak salad.
And the fact, okay, let's talk about Black Angus real quick because some people are may be wondering, why is Black Angus so much different than maybe just the traditional steak that you get?
Yeah, it's the breed of the cow, right? They're generally known for their lean qualities. They like a very strict diet.
Okay.
They produce a very tasty product.
Yes, they do.
And when you have this kind of quality with this kind of steak, I just took that steak off, and I'm just going to put a little bit of the garlic butter on it now, right? And let's let that just kind of melt a little bit.
Okay.
So the garlic butter, again, comes 3.5 ounces. You can just spoon it on it, or let it roll like that.
And this is the thing too, when you have the quality and taste of the meat like this, I see that you only have a little salt and pepper. You don't need to do a lot when it starts with Black Angus.
Right, see? And then I have a little broccoli rabe, a little baked potato. Look, what a meal.
I mean.
So you take them out of your freezer, season them salt and pepper, put them on your griddle, put them on the grill, put them in a cast iron pan, sear it. This is literally about no more than 5 minutes on each side. For like medium rare.
We could totally do that. And so I always talk about a random Tuesday during the week. Nothing special is going on. It's not a special occasion, but you just want steak. And guess what? When you have these in your freezer, you have it. Look Look at that.
Look at this. You see the juices, folks? Look at the juices just coming down.
Look at that.
Look at that. And then you just cut a little piece like this.
Wow.
I think it's perfectly cooked.
I think so.
Right to your doorstep. That's the great thing that I love about that. Getting 10 of these with garlic butter right to your doorstep. And again, folks, I don't show up with trailer trucks of this stuff. So this is not going to last very, very long. Here's what you need to do. See, as am I doing here? Okay. See, I have the steak right here. I'm adding just a little salt, a little bit of pepper.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to turn this baby over. Look at that.
And that's it.
That's it.
About 4 minutes on each side.
Yep.
If you don't have an indoor grill, get one. We've got them on hsn.com. Put them in a pan. Put them in your, in your cast iron pan. Put them on the grill outside if you want to. But you have them. And these are not the regular steaks that you go and buy in the meat section in the grocery store.
No.
They don't have that.
No
when
way.
you see those, first, they're filled with fat. They're not Black Angus beef. And you don't see a sirloin steak like this very often. You would see it in a restaurant. You'd pay what you would pay for all 10. You'd pay for one in a restaurant. Just the steak, nothing else, not even the sides, just that steak. But with this, you can have this 10 times in a row if you wanted to when you have these at home. And if you get them on auto ship, then there's no end to how often you're going to have a chance to eat this amazing food.
See what you think of that.
Look,
Yeah.
I love it. I
We
love
got
it for sharing.
happy campers. Again, I'm going to just take this off. You can see the juices from the steaks that I've been cutting. I'll take a little bit of that garlic butter, or not.
I need to see another happy dance. I see it. That's what happens. Again, this is usually the only you only get this when you're going out to that special occasion, anniversary dinner, and then you say, why don't we eat this every day? It's because you can't find it every day.
Right.
But on auto ship, you can have it at the ready. You're
One
getting
more
10
time.
of
Here we
them.
go, folks. Look.
Okay.
Look at this.
It just doesn't get better than that. About 4 minutes on each side.
Yep, look at that. That is a good looking steak, and I know what it's going to taste like. So,
Please don't miss out.
no, you get 10 of these, and they're Black Angus sirloin steaks. Like my friend said, look, you see any fat on this thing? Okay? But it's so juicy. We could have easily left the lip of this, probably add an ounce and a half of weight. No, you're getting 6 ounces of sirloin steak, my friends.
I love that. So what you're buying, you actually get a chance to eat.
Right.
It's not going down. It's not getting rendered off or cooked away. You get it.
Right, throwing a third of the steak or a quarter of the steak away.
That's right.
Because it's fatty and gristly and all of that stuff. These are awesome, I'll tell you right now. And the people that I work with this are fantastic. They're probably the 4th largest in the country, so they know steak.
Yes. This is, I know that our clock is gone, but I will just let you know, if you want auto ship, fewer than 100 spots left in auto ship. You're getting all 10 individually packed. You can get them once or get them on auto ship. These are Black Angus sirloin steaks. They come with the garlic and herbed butter that we've got, that we're seasoning and eating them with right here. You're gonna use them, cut them up and eat them in kebabs and on their own and for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. These are tender. It's not a chewy, tough piece of meat. It's that perfect thickness too.
Yeah.
Because sometimes steaks are either too thick or too thin.
And very chewy.
And very
This
chewy.
This is really enjoyable eating. That's all I can tell you. This is really, if you're a steak, and you know what, they're not too big.
Yeah.
I personally think 6 ounces is like a perfect size for a great steak, especially when it doesn't have any fat.
Right.
You're getting 10 of these with 3.5 ounces of garlic butter right to your door, okay? And you decide when you want to cook them. You want to cook them all, you want to have 10 people over, you want to pull 10, you want to pull 2, you got it.
Okay, I'll tell you this, auto ship is going very quickly. I know we have to move on because we've eaten meatballs, chicken cutlets, Black Angus burgers, Black Angus steak, and now it's time for dessert.
Yeah.
So we're gonna head on over, but quick first, as we do that, I want to mention that we have an HSN card that if you've been shopping with us and for a while and you're saying, I want the benefit